Hello, hello. How is everybody tonight? Welcome. I'll try to pull you up here. I'll wait for a few of you to pop in. Hi, Angel. How are you? I see you. I was desperately trying to clean this room up. I have glitter everywhere. How is everybody tonight? If you're just popping on, hello, welcome. I'm Nicole with Nicole's Recycle Treasures. If you see the red button, you are live. If you pop on and you no longer see a red button, please hit hashtag replay. Let me know you're here. If you're new to the page and you pop in, feel free to say hello. Let us know where you're from. Hi, Grace. How are you? How's everybody doing tonight? Guys, I worked today. It was an insane day. Hi, darling. It was an insane day at work. So I just popped in here. Hi, Mary. How are you? Welcome to our page. This is Nicole's Recycle Treasures. I am Nicole. Hi, honey. How are you? Hi, Monica. Driving home. Be careful. Don't watch. You can listen to me, but don't watch me. Unless Steve's driving. How'd you do after work, Bridge? Sorry, girl. How's everybody doing tonight? Thank you for those that are popping on that are new to our page. Welcome. I'll wait for a couple more of you to pop on here. So we are doing some giveaways tonight. I went and got... I've been shopping. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Searching for Christmas napkins. And I feel like, I don't know, there's not that many out there this year. There is, but you really got to search for them. So I have a ton of them I want to show you. And we'll be doing a couple giveaways for our napkins tonight. Tonight we are doing... So most of you know I have a holiday show coming up. I do like craft shows, etc. Thank you, Grace. Appreciate it. So I have a lot of Christmas projects I have to get done. So I'll be doing a lot off camera as well as on camera. Most of you that know me know I love like old school Santas. Anything Saint Nick, old school. So we're just gonna do a old school Santa board and we're gonna jazz it all up. Hi, Wanda, how are you? So I just have this board. I think I got it at the thrift store. So I love my frames. I love doing picture boards. I love working with rice paper. Of course, we love Christmas. So I have tons of stuff here I wanna just kind of jazz it up with. Hi, Becky, how are you? Alabama. I need to get down there. Is it nice out there? Hello, Crazy Mom Creations. How are you? Thank you, everybody, for popping in. Hello, Becky. How are you? So what I'm going to do really quick is I'm going to... This doesn't fit in here. So we're going to... My water pen went kablooey. And we're going to go ahead and mark this off with a water pen so that I can tear it up to fit in here. And then we're going to Mod Podge it down. We're going to check the whole frame out. I do the outside, the lip inside, and then I do the edges as well. Thank you. It is, I love it. I just love old school Santas. Oklahoma. Welcome, welcome. So I'm just going to use a paintbrush. Yes, I have a shot glass. I'm going to bring you down a little bit so you can see, but I can still see you. So we're gonna just go ahead and I want to tear this, and we're just gonna water brush it so we can rip it off. My tablet doesn't want to show me my comments. Thank you for sprinkling, I appreciate it. Guys, so I put out a post, we hit 1,000. Thank you all for coming onto our page. I say ours because I feel like I share it with you guys, so it's ours. I know somebody had asked me, is there somebody else I'm with? I'm not with anybody. I just feel like it's ours. I share it with everybody. So, yes, it's just me in here. However, I do say ours, because I feel like it's all of us. So I appreciate you all being in and watching and sprinkling out the love and bringing our page to where it's at now. So I'll always say ours, because it's yours too if you're in here. We're just gonna tear. It's got this scalloped edge, and I want to kind of keep that a little bit in here. Hi, Barbara. How are you? Thank you for joining us. I'm doing a Christmas board. We're using kind of an old world Santa decoupage rice paper. And of course my water pen, I need to get a new one, went kablooey, so I'm just using a paintbrush dipped in water. And we're just gonna tear along the edges here. So when I get a few more of you on, I'm going to show you some of these napkins. They're beautiful. What I'm going to do is if you guys start commenting, I'm just going to scroll back and forth through the comments randomly. If I pick you, you'll get, I have lots of napkins. Let's do a pack of, we'll do 5 for each person. Just random different ones. I'll show them to you guys here in a few moments. We're going to get this Mod Podge down to the board. And then I want to talk about, so Thursdays, I'm thinking I do lives on Thursdays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Sometimes I pop on for a quick one somewhere in between. Hi, Deanna. How are you? I'm trying to watch you and my kid in the tub. So I'm thinking on Thursdays, we're going to do what's called blessing bags. So a friend of mine came up with this awesome idea. You'll see her on here. We're going to pin her in the comments here shortly. But what she does is she sells jewelry. So she sells paparazzi. I met her a few years ago when I was having a bit of a rough patch. And I don't know, I fell in love with this butterfly ring. And that butterfly ring turned us into amazing friends. Thank you all for stopping in. And I've been following her. We've become very good friends. We do dinner. She actually got me into wanting to do, I do too. She got me into wanting to do these lives. Well, she gave me the guts to do these lives. We'll put it that way. She, I don't know, it comes natural to her. But she does them to sell her jewelry. It is a great obsession. I am a jewelry fanatic. So, and how can you not be with paparazzi, right? So she was doing these, she come to see me at work. I work in a restaurant. I'm a server. And she would just she leaves jewelry for her servers. Now she also tips, don't get me wrong, but she leaves jewelry. She'll leave like these little bags of either a bracelet, a necklace, ring, earrings, whichever. And, yes. So she came up with this idea to do blessing bags. And what she does is she's got like necklaces, bracelets, etc. that have like these beautiful sayings on them. Just kind of like uplifting. And she gives them out as little gifts, whether it's just a random person she comes across, her server, whichever. I just thought it was a great idea. And I'm like, you know what? I want to do that. It is cool. I love it. So I'm like, I want to do that. And I want to do that on my live, because if it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't be at 1,000. And I'm like, well, Thursdays, let's do blessing bag day. So what we'll do is when we're close to the end of our live, I will just scroll back and forth. So make sure if you're commenting, one of you will win a blessing bag, and whether it'll be random. So it'll be either a bracelet, a necklace, just something that has an uplifting saying on it. So thinking that's what I want to do on Thursdays. So Thursdays will be blessing bag days. That's my plan. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Good idea? So her name is Monica. She is on here, but her page name is Team BFF. Hello, Bonnie. So Angel, if you could just put it in there and I'll try to pin it. So that's what our blessing bags are going to be about. So on Thursdays, and if it lands on me, drop down. Oh, you're sweet. It is a great idea. I love it. Yes, yes. I was hoping you girls would love it. How fun is that? It's something totally different. It was a cute idea to me, and I just wanted to give back. So that's what our Thursday page is going to be about. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Oh, no, don't go away. Let's see. Is this done? Pin comment. Did it pin it, guys? Yes. So, Angel, I just pinned it at the bottom. I got it, darling. So her name is Monica, and she's with Team BFF. So if you guys love paparazzi, go to her. But that is where our blessing bags are going to be coming from. So like I said, towards the end of the live, I'll scroll back and forth, and all of those that commented, if I land on you, you get a blessing bag. I do too. Thank you, Wanda. So we're just going to stick it here. I think, well, we'll move it up a little bit because I want to put a little trim around him. But we're going to trim this out a little bit, and then we're going to stick a bunch of greens and maybe some flowers. I don't want to go too blingy because I want to kind of keep the old world look. And who knows if the winner really made it. And that's what I was thinking, because I'll tell you what, when I ran across her, I just saw her at a pop-up shop, and I will tell you that, like I said, I met her at a point where, I don't know, things weren't so great for me. So when I saw that butterfly, I was like, wow, and she was so sweet. I didn't know her from anybody. I had never met her before, and she's like, give me your number, and we all know how that goes sometimes. Give me your number, and if I get any more in, I will message you. I'll look for you. Even if I got to get them from somebody else, I'll look for you. And she did. It was crazy because it was probably like a week later. I just got this random text message. Yes, butterflies are my thing. So I own anything that they make with butterflies. And she keeps them in stock because of me and a couple other people. So as soon as she sees them, they're hers. So she messaged me, and she had these rings and a necklace, and next thing you knew, I was obsessed, and now I have a problem with it. It's a good problem to have, but storage-wise, that's why you'll see me do a lot of Christmas decor in the back. Yes, there is a lot of Christmas decor in the back. Again, don't come at me because I pour my Mod Podge, but I'm pouring Mod Podge down. I just want to get the bottom fastened on here. I'm going to get the bottom on. And then we'll work our way up. I want to get it down and get the top coat on to the picture and give it a chance to dry while we're checking it. And then once I get this all down and it's drying, I will show you guys the napkins that I got. And guys, I'm going, as I go to the stores, I'm always looking for them, so. And the best way to Christmas shop, I get most of my gifts from her. Yes. Hello, Sharon, how are you? Thank you to all those new ones popping on. I appreciate you. I'm going to show these napkins here in a few minutes. And like I said, when you're on, remember to comment. If you guys want napkins, keep the comments going because I'm going to scroll back and forth randomly. I'm going to do it a couple times. Maybe we'll do 2-3 times. We'll see how tonight's live goes. Hi, Mary. How are you? We'll do 2-3 times tonight. And because tonight and Saturday night is about you guys. So we're going to do that. We're going to do a drawing for the blessing bag. I just wanted to thank everybody that sprinkled me, sprinkled this page out. Got us to 1,000. Thank you, Wanda. I appreciate it. And follow each other, please. If you're on here, please follow each other. But I wanted to just kind of give back because I'll tell you what, I never thought I could ever do this. I love crafting. I love making things. I always have. But I never thought I would do this. And hi, Paulette. How are you? And the love from everybody has just been amazing and at times overwhelming. I think you guys had me in tears the other day when I hit 1,000. My husband thought it was the cutest thing. He's just standing there smiling at me because I'm like, I hit 1,000. I don't even know what to say or how to react. And I know that's small to some, but was huge to me. Thank you, Sharon. Appreciate it. Thank you, Paulette. So I got a little itty bitty bubble in there, which I've done this before, so let's pray that this will work for me. So what I do is I just slice a little. I have a little razor that I keep. Usually decoupage paper. I must have missed a spot down here. It's pretty forgiving and I don't get bubbles, but I got one there. Hi, Monica. Made it home, listening only. Good. I was just watching another live earlier and somebody said they were driving while watching a live. Listen, I can't judge because I've done it. So, but everybody, that's Monica. That is our girl with Team BFF. So for those of you that said you love paparazzi, definitely go to her page, follow her, check out her stuff because it is beautiful. I'm telling you, I have an obsession with it. She's a great friend. She's just a beautiful person. And the blessing bags are just the sweetest idea. So it is definitely something I'm excited to do for you guys. I'm gonna get a good coat on here because we are going to, we're gonna do whether we diamond dust this bad boy a little bit or we use some stickles and just accent. And I can tell you, for those of you that craft, you'll notice that I have different, if you've seen any of my bottles on my page, you can scroll down to like my older posts and see some of my bottles. I also use paparazzi in my crafts. So I have a necklace in my drawer here that I was thinking of using on a Christmas decoration. So I'll show you here in a minute because it looks like holly leaves and it has like a green gem in it. So it's pretty cute. All right, guys, like I said, we'll probably diamond dust this again, so we're going to end up putting another coat of Mod Podge on. But don't worry, it dries clear. Where are you? I'm in Ohio. Hi, Britt, how are you? The Santa is antique looking. I think I want to kind of keep it that way, too. I'm going to bling it out a little bit. We gotta make it a little bit shiny, but I'm gonna zap this with a blow dryer really quick. So guys, I know I stuck it in here. This is one of the necklaces, and it's literally holly leaves. So we're gonna be sticking that on one of our projects here. I love it. Well, it's sort of holly leaves. It works for me. I'm so glad to hear baby's better. Oh, my hubby and son are working in Ohio. Where in Ohio? I'm in the Cleveland area. All right, we're going to set this aside and let it dry for a hot minute. Hi, Steve. Guys, I got napkins from everywhere, literally. When I said I got a lot of them, I wasn't kidding. So I don't know, many of the postcards that are old also have, yes, they do. So I got this, these were from, we have a place out in Ohio. I don't know if there is any anywhere out by you guys, but it's called Gail's Garden Center. So they just started putting theirs out. So this is one of them. And I love these tall ones for kind of like the Christmas tree projects. And then I have this one I thought was absolutely adorable. You can diamond that whole red bow and that would look beautiful. And then will you ever do auctions yourself? Yes. Buys though. I'm not sure where that's at. I plan on it. So I have a Christmas show coming up Sunday, either December 4th or December 5th, whatever that Sunday is. Look at those gnomes. They're so cute. That I have to have a lot of stock for. So that's where all this is going. And I figured it's early enough in December that if it doesn't sell, then that couple days after, now I know where you're at. That's not actually that far from me. The 4th. Thank you, Kathy. It's the 4th. So it's not that, it's still kind of early before Christmas. So if there's anything left, I'll auction then. They are beautiful. So then this one, I want to say I got this one at Dollar General, believe it or not. I don't know, everybody's into the camper thing. So I grabbed a couple of those. This is from, you guys saw the pictures of, thank you. You guys saw the pictures of, somebody help me out here. Petiti's is another garden center out by us. So I love, it's just a traditional old-fashioned snowman with a background. It's beautiful. And then this is one from Big Lots, another snowman. Yeah, he's cute, Kathy. This was also, I don't know, I'm doing one of those wooden triangle Christmas trees with this because I love black and white. So these are just pretty napkins. Oklahoma. These were also Dollar General. I told you guys, I got a ton of napkins. I'm not even done yet. This says snow place like home. Hi, Ralph. How are you? I have a Happy Holidays one with the check tree and the little gnomes. Yeah, that black and white one's pretty. I did get some good napkins. I love them. And then, which one do I have in my hand? Christmas tree. I got these at Marshall's. This is a huge pack, guys. So I have tons of these. I love the black and white one. So if you guys are into the black and white, I wish this didn't have a sticker on the front. I'm loving this one too. And the napkin's not totally white. It's like a vintage white. So those of you that love to use napkins, that one's pretty. So I'm going out tomorrow. I'm sure I'll find a ton more. If I pick your name, Yes, they're pretty. If I pick your name and there's a certain one you saw that you want, feel free to let me know. You're going to, when I pick your names, you're going to get like, I don't know, we'll do 4 or 5 of them. So you guys will all get, we'll do it 3 times, guys. So stay on, make sure you're commenting, and I'll just randomly do it. And we'll definitely pass those out. And then towards the end of the live, I'll do the same thing. So who, do you guys, you did great on the napkins, all our gorgeous. Yeah, they were pretty. I was really hoping, I had to wash my brushes earlier, so they're still a little wet. I was really hoping to find some more black and white, or I guess elegant look is what I was looking for. And when I went to Gail's, guys, I'm going to mix a couple paints here. So I have, which one is this? Festive Red, which is the Deco Art Metallic. And then I have Deco Art Tuscan Red, which is an enamel. And I'm going to mix them together. If I could ever open them. You know what? I'm just going to do this. And I'm going to do some checks, because what I don't want it to be super metallic-y, but I want it to have a little bit of shine. And then I'll wax over it. Lord, come on out. Come on, you can do it. And then I'll wax over it. Been waiting for you to... I am new and I was really looking forward to following you. This is my... Oh, thank you, Marsha. I appreciate that. You just missed me showing the napkins. I got some beautiful ones though, but I was telling everybody I'm going to do a napkin drawing probably like 3 times tonight. And if I pick your name and you didn't see me just show them all, so you can go back on the replay when this is over and let me know if there was a certain one that you wanted, and I'll do that for you guys tonight. Normally I would just randomly pick and send them to you, but tonight I kind of wanted it to be about you guys. So tonight and Saturday. So Saturday, guys, I'm going out tomorrow. I have a couple things in mind. If you're watching Saturday, I'm going to do the drawing with everybody's names in it with a special big gift bag for you guys. And it's going to be one person will win it. I'm not quite sure what's all going to be in there. So if you guys want to give me some ideas of what you would like, whether you're crafters and there's something you would love to have in there, or there's just something you personally would love to get as a gift, give me some ideas. It is a pretty picture. So guys, we're going to check the sides of this. So I'm going to do just the top with you on here. Thank you, Mary. And I'll eventually do the inside and the outside. Whether we get to that on this live or not, we'll see. And I'm hoping this isn't too bright. I may have to darken this up a little bit. I'm thinking that'll work because we're going to darken it a little bit. Thank you, Wanda. So I thought all of you guys sprinkling me out was super sweet, and like I said, I was so excited to hit 1,000. I'm like, I gotta do something for these guys because they showed me tons of love, so I gotta show it right back. Don't be shy if there's something you'd love to get in a gift bag. I mean, you know, we're not talking a Louis Vuitton bag, but or a new car. But, you know, something fun. Ideas. So I just use a flat brush. I get my brushes, so far I've only got my brushes at Joann's. At least the better brushes, I should say. I'm not liking this one for some reason. Thank you, Mary. And can you guys see? Hello, Carolina girl. How you doing? Thank you for joining us. You missed the napkin showing. That's all right. So for those of you just popping on, I let everybody know. So we'll be doing a napkin drawing 3 times tonight. So comment, I'll scroll back and forth. And when I land on you, if you missed me showing the napkins, you can go through the replay and let me know if there's a favorite one that you'd love to have. But you guys are going to get probably 5 of them. We'll do 5 in a pack. And then if you do win, just message me your address so I can send them out to you. So what I'll probably do is if I don't get them sent out, tomorrow's Friday, if I don't get them sent out, so it's going to be, guys, I work during the week. Well, I work weekends too, but I work during the day. So usually by the time I get out and do my running around, the post office is kind of like, eh. I'm off on Fridays, so I have a ton of running around to do tomorrow. So if I don't get the napkins out to you tomorrow, I will 100% for sure get them out to you Monday or Tuesday. So just send me your address so I can have them shipped out to you. I'll get them to you. Oh, yes, tomorrow's Veterans Day. I'm sorry, guys. I did draw the lines. I cheated. I did that. So I primed this. So I'm going to let you guys, show you guys. I use this as a primer. My husband introduced me to this, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think that's going to work. This is the most amazing primer I've ever used. I use it on all of my project. I use it on my bottles, my glass, my metal, my everything. And then I just went over it with the Folk Art enamel paint where I was going to check it. So then I use a nail file for this board. So I just used an old cruddy nail file for this one. And I just went straight up and down. Not so much checks, but it's stripes, I guess you would say, because we're going to follow a stripe pattern here. And we are going to wax this too so that it doesn't look so bright white, because that is an older vintagey Santa. So we want to make it match. So that'll tone down this red a little bit as well. And this goes pretty quick with the striping once you get on a roll. Now I do have one edge that I'm going to have to improvise because I realized, I'm overlapping red. However, we can always fix that too by just sticking something down there. Lord, please tell me I put it on the right way. I did. Okay. Many of you that have known me, I am famous for putting pictures on upside down. Hi, Junebug. How are you? It is a pretty red. So I mixed, if you missed it, Festive Red Deco Art Metallic, and then Deco Art Enamel Tuscan Red. And I use a little more of the Tuscan Red just to give it a little more of a deeper color, because that Festive Red was bright. But like I said, we're going to tone it down with wax, so I might have to put more of that. Which one is it? The Tuscan Red? Is it relaxing to you? You know what? I can sit here and check forever, but then when I'm on a live, I feel like I'm boring you, so I try not to check every portion of it, because I do check the face, the inside, and the outside of everything I do, or stripe, I should say, because this isn't technically, I guess, I don't know, I guess you could call it a check. We got to add more of this because it's not covering. You're struggling. Listen, I think I cried the first 10 times I checked because I just couldn't figure it out. And I just kept watching people. If you watch Deb Rigg with Studio MDAZ, she will give you some awesome tips on checking. Just watch her. Like, I know it sounds crazy, but I watched her forever, and I'm like, I'm never going to be able to do this. She makes it look so easy, but she also gives a lot of good advice on checking. Now, I am no Deb Rigg, that's for sure, because, girl, I struggle. I don't know if you guys noticed when I did those boots while I was on Deb Cruz's live, I struggled. I had a spot on the back of the boots that I did. And I'm like, ooh, I did see that on that live. Everybody was nice. Nobody said anything, but I did fix it. Hey, Lou. How are you? All right, that's a little better. So just keep trying. Seriously, I mean, that's all you can do. I started with boards like this, and then I still struggle with anything that's got like a round shape. I struggle very much. Flat surfaces, you know, I fly through it, but I have a very hard time. I love the Zen brush. One time it turned out a disaster. I had to paint. Well, that's the good thing, is you can paint over it. So that's how I look at it. I mean, that's what I did with the boots. No joke. I got, the next day, I fixed those boots by painting over the white checks with black. Thank you all for stopping in, all my newbies on here. I love it. I appreciate it. Y'all making me nervous now. So did y'all work today too? What's going on? Anything exciting happened today? Yeah, I'm still painting over. Hi, Charlene. How are you? So to all the new ones popping on right now, yes, I'm still painting over. I let everybody know we're going to be doing some napkin giveaways today. At the end, I'm going to be giving away a blessing bag. So you see the Team BFF, which is pinned at the bottom, is my friend Monica. And so our blessing bags are going to be from her. So I purchased those from her. It's a beautiful idea. She just gives blessing bags out just to whoever she feels might need one, and you never know who you're going to run across that might need one. She sells beautiful paparazzi jewelry, which is what you'll see me wearing a lot of. I became very good friends with her. She actually inspired me to start doing lives, or pushed me to do lives, and then pushed me to start selling my crafts. And crazy thing is we became good friends just through a butterfly ring. And I'm like, you know what? No better way to thank everybody than to do, I'm going to do blessing bag Thursdays. So every Thursday, I'm going to give one out closer to the end of my live. So what I'll do is scroll back and forth through the comments, and it's just a random piece. Aw. Listen, I don't do empty nesting very well. I still miss my kids. They've been gone for years. Ask them. They'll be like, Mom, stop calling me. So it's just going to be a random, whether it's a necklace, bracelet, just a random piece of jewelry that's just got like an uplifting saying on it. And they're all beautiful, guys. Like, they're just gorgeous. I always wear them. So you can actually check it, some of them out. Some of the ones that I actually am getting in are on her page. If you go down to her page, go to Team BFF. It's linked at the bottom, and that's Monica's page. And you can see some of the, she actually has it listed on her page as under blessing bags. So you can check out the jewelry on her page. Like I said, I use a lot of it too. I use a lot of it in my crafting. So I'll actually show you a bottle here once I get this coat on that I did with, believe it or not, paparazzi jewelry, because I tear those puppies apart. I was scared to do it at first. I was like, do you care if I use this in my... She goes, girl, go ahead. It's beautiful. Wearing it. Actually getting off soon to do my Facebook Live showing my inspirational bling for blessing. Aw! I'm sorry, Monica. Girl, I forgot you were doing a live today. No, I'm not going to be on your live. I don't ever miss any of our lives. So this is where we kind of cross over into, so red, white, red, white. Excuse me while I try to figure this out. Red, white, red, white, red, white, red, white, red. So what we're gonna have to do here, because, silly me, actually, this is how we're gonna fix this. So you can just go a little bigger down here. Right? And then we'll go a little bigger here because I have a double white space that I don't want. Thank you, Mary. I'm always there in spirit, Monica. I love you. So, red, white. Red, white, red, white, red, white, red, white, red. Okay, I got it, guys. See, I told you I was no expert. I don't always have it figured out either. Hi, Carolyn. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for stopping in. Don't be shy. Say hello. Let us know where you're from. And guys, I will probably do another coat of this, you know, once we get off the live. I always like going over it just to make sure that everything is covered and looks beautiful. So we're going to go a tiny bit bigger here. And it doesn't matter that some of them are bigger or smaller, because by the time you get everything... Hi, Steve, with onions. I'm sorry, Steve. You are not chopped liver. I love you too. Steve is Monica's husband. They both have just been so good to me. I love them both. Poor Steve. Thank you, Kelly. Well, hello there. How are you? So then what we're going to... Look, I'm taking it away from you. Like, you guys can see it 5 miles away, right? So we got the front of it. I don't want to touch it. So what we're going to do, I'll just show you what we do here. So where the white is here, you're going to come in between and do the red down. It helps if you draw a straight line. And like I said, it doesn't have to look perfect. I just like if it's hanging on a wall that you see it all the way across. He is just jealous. Kind of like that. So then it's opposite. Is anybody on here from Florida? I heard they were getting some yucky weather today. Last night too, apparently. And you know what? They named it after me. Thank you. Like Tropical Storm or Hurricane Nicole, really? My cousin lives out there, and I just sent her a message, are you good? And she said, yeah, it came through last night, and my best friend was messaging me, or telling me yesterday that they were laughing at me because it was named Nicole, and I'm like, that's not funny. And she goes, it'd be like the storm that left behind glitter and diamond dust. I was like, oh Lord. Hi Cheryl, and there she is now. So just go all the way around it. And I'll spare you from doing that unless you guys want to hang out afterwards. We can do so, but this gives you an idea of just going all the way around. And like I said, we're going to wax this too because he is an old world, kind of vintagey Santa. So I want to keep that look all the way around. We're going to wipe this off for now. And guys, I do the same thing inside here. Let's do the bottom of the inside. Thank you, Becky. Thank you, Mary. So, without getting my fingers red, y'all, I'm just spreading red everywhere. The frame I picked up at a thrift store. I get a lot of my frames, my boards at the thrift store, or I actually scored after, right before all the Thanksgiving stuff came out at Hobby Lobby, I scored a ton of boards. I went to a couple Hobby Lobbies and they were putting all their summer clearance out, their summer and spring clearance. And I just got all kinds of boards. So this had some kind of fall saying on it. And it was all black. And I just sprayed it. I use this as a primer. It's like the best primer ever, especially if you have anything that's black. I love using it. I just bought Slick Stick because I heard it's, you know, the best primer out there for like trays and so forth and glass. So I'm going to attempt to use that and then decide from there which one I like the best. Now the inside, you're going to do the same thing. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to get into that red paint with my fingers and spread it all across this. So I like to do the inside as well. And that way you have that same look going all the way around this frame. It's just a little added extra detail that I like to do. You don't have to, it's not necessary. I just think it gives it a better look. Yes, I've used the Kinsey. It's great. It is. Hi, Sylvia. How are you? So, guys, get your comments in because I'm going to pull a name here in a few minutes for napkins. And like I said, if you didn't see the napkins, you didn't get a chance to see them, you can go back on the replay. And I showed them, so if there's one after this, if I pick your name that you really, really like and you want to have in your pack, let me know, and I'll definitely put that in there for you. All right, I think we're golden there. So I just wanted to set this down. We're going to do this bottom row, just because we're going to trim this out a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see that. What is the name? I am legally blonde. It is called, so it's called Zinsser, Z-I-N-S-S-E-R, and then it's Bullseye 123 Primer. I'll hold it. I don't know if you're able to screenshot it or not. Plaster Paint Company in Oklahoma has some sassy kits with awesome paint for sale. I love their products. Thank you, Loranda. Hi, Loranda. How are you? I don't know. It works for me, so I love using it. And it saves a lot of time because it dries super fast. If you just stick a blow dryer on it, anything that you put it on, it dries, I mean, fast. As fast as you put it on and throw a blow dryer on it, it's dried. So it saves me a lot of time. And I get that it's, you know, it's getting to be yucky weather out. So actually what I plan on doing is, because I don't leave too many frames or boards natural, I plan on just taking a bunch of my stuff out and on a day that I can take advantage of just for weather's sake, and just spray painting all of my stuff. So just priming everything. Because I have a lot of, what I loved about this one was, so I have these gold, I love old school looking, lots of texture, lots of ornate stuff. And there's this gold that's out there that nothing seems to cover. So now I was told use Slick Stick by Dixie Belle. So I did get some, so I'm hoping that helps. But this primer took away a lot of it. So you see how that's kind of, so you have the inside, that side, and then that. And this is how I love doing my picture boards, because it just, no matter which way you look at it, it's all the way around. So the bottom's done, and we're gonna leave that. And I won't torture you with painting the rest of it, but you guys get the idea. All right, you guys got your comments in? Thanks, got your screen. Good, I'm glad. That's why I kind of left it up there for a second. If you guys got comments in, I'm gonna do it. You guys want napkins? I do too. I love the inside. I don't like to leave it plain. I mean, we're gonna put some trim around here, but I don't like to leave it plain. I love Santas on all things Christmas. I do too. All right, guys. You see me? Becky Campo, send me your address. I will send you some napkins, girl. Hi, Pamela. How are you? Thank you. It just looks finished. Yes, that's why I love doing it. So most of anything that I do in a frame like this, if I'm putting stripes, I will always do all three insides. You're welcome. Just message me your address. And if you didn't see, did you see all the napkins? If you didn't see them all, go through my replay. And this time I will let you guys pick out what you want. So you get 5 of them. I'll send you 5. Like I said, I just wanted to do a huge thank you. So today and Saturday is thank you to everybody that helped me get here. And who is just sharing the love, because I appreciate it. If I talk about it too much, I get emotional. So that's my thank you. So don't forget, at the end of the live, I'm doing a blessing bag. So for those of you that missed that, it is a piece of jewelry that has a uplifting saying, you know, it just something uplifting. So whether that's a necklace, a bracelet, whatever, that's what you guys will be winning. So same concept. You want to comment so that I can go back and forth. And if I land on you, you get it. Now Saturday I'm going to be I'll be shopping tomorrow for, hi Rustic Wildflower. So tomorrow I'll be shopping for the big gifts. I'm going to do just like kind of like a gift bag. It's just fun stuff. I don't know. I'm not sure what all you guys would be interested in putting in there, or me putting in there. So don't be shy. Feel free if there's something you guys absolutely love or you think would be cool. Somebody earlier on my last live said chocolate. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the hearts. Love it. Love it. So guys, listen, I'm going to kind of, you know, at this point in my project is where I let you guys, I have an idea, but I'll let you guys kind of help pick it out. So I found these. Oh Lord, we're going to get snow all over my paint. Because I didn't want to go, this is an old school Santa. I don't know. I don't want to go flashy with them. I don't know. I guess that would be cute. I love these. I found these at, where did we find these? Not Hobby Lobby. Michael's. They're kind of like snowy. I don't know what flower I'm trying to think of here. They look like hydrangeas almost, but they're red and snowy and just pretty. So I have that. I'm thinking that empty space up there is we're going to put greens and then one of those flowers. I also have, we're going to bring out a little bit of the gold. So I have these, and then I have those red ones that we put in the boot the other day, which might bring out a little red. They are beautiful. As soon as I saw them, my husband said, I'm in trouble, aren't I? I said, yep. Or, guys, I don't know. See, this is silver. I don't think I mean, it's silver. I guess it doesn't matter whether it's gold or silver. I have this from that deer pumpkin that I did. Did you guys see the deer pumpkin? Where is it? Over there in the corner. Remember those green flowers we used? I have this one. I have one left. I don't know. What do you guys think? If we stuck that up top? Maybe too big? I don't know. You guys let me know. Do you guys like the green flower? The red flowers? I got greenery to put around it. We're going to trim out this picture though. Let me know which one's perfect. Green, red. I have all kinds of options to put around this too. So while I was looking for napkins, hi Mindy, how are you? That green is pretty. I'm in love with that green. I think that's too farmhousey. I found this at, of all places, green. Okay. I kind of was liking the green. I think because we got the red checks. I don't know. We'll still stick some red in there. That'll match with picture. Green, green. Everybody's saying green. All right. Don't overpower. Right. I like the first ones. I do too. That's why I'm having a hard time. So I love this. Oh, well, I really do like this on here. Because it's... Guys, I found this at Marshall's while I was looking for napkins. Did I find it at Marshall's? Oh my God, I found it at Home Goods. I'm sorry. I like the first one too. You guys are killing me. Green, but off the corner by Santa Sack. Possibly. So this is, it's not super blingy. It's almost kind of vintagey looking too. I say vintagey. Justin called me out on it the other day. It was funny. But it's, I don't know. I've always used it. So it is, they're pearls. And it's kind of like a gold, but it's not flashy. So yes, to trim out, because I think it kind of matches perfectly with the picture. Here, I'll show you guys. I'm not sure what's going to happen once I cut this. That's the only problem. So we'll see what happens. But I'm thinking, let me show you guys. So I was going to do bling wrap and bring a little bit. What do you think? Yes, I think it's very subtle, so that's why I think I like it. It's vintage looking. I do like it. So I like the subtle. What I don't want to do is cover the word Merry Christmas though. So this is going to fit perfect down here. Guys, let me see what happens when I cut this. That's the only thing I'm scared of. I've never seen this nor worked with it, so I have no idea what's going to happen. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. I liked it too. So this could be an epic fail. Maybe, maybe not. We shall find out. I mean, it's got to be made to cut. Or, oh, maybe it's not made to cut. It's got to be. I mean, they want it to be like ribbon, right? So you're going to lose a row of pearls every time you cut it. I like it, guys. Thank you. I do too. All right, guys. So I'm going to have to carefully cut this. Did you see all those pearls just drop into my drawer? So we want to cut knowing that we're going to lose that row. Maybe. Well, that one didn't, of course. So we're going to cut this row off. This is my first time ever. I've never seen this, so I have no idea what's about to happen. I like it, guys. And I may not even have to do anything to the Santa. I may do a little diamond dust around his beard and so forth to make it look like there's some snow, but I don't think I'm diamond dusting this whole picture. Because I'm kind of liking the way this is turning out. I love this. I'm so glad I bought it. I paid $5.99 for it, but it's this huge, huge roll. And it was the only one they had. I got that, and I got this in a huge roll too. It's like this red, as opposed to this color. I can't think of the, somebody help me with the words. So now, question is, do we hot glue this? I'm gonna do hot glue at the edge, just to start it. Thank you, Mary. I mixed two colors, so I used the Gloss Deco Art enamel in Tuscan Red. And then I use the Deco Art Metallic in Festive Red. And I just mixed the two, and I had to put more of the Tuscan Red. I'm going to use E6000. I'm thinking of maybe not this big puppy, but wherever I put the lid. I'm famous at losing my lids, guys. My lids, burning myself. Oh, yeah, you're right. I am down there, huh? I'm going to put another coat down here. I'm not going to have to do, guys, you can probably see the whole back of this board that I didn't paint yet. I always paint the backs, don't worry. We're going to do a coat really quick. Vintage is a good word coming, in my opinion. Crafters have to have their own language. Yeah, I never thought about it. I've always said vintagey, so I guess I never thought about it. And Justin said, I love how you say vintagey. And I was like, oh, I guess I never paid attention. Nobody's ever said anything to me about it before. So yes, we're just gonna do, thank you for pointing that out, because I would have just went ahead and my pearls would have been red. So we're not gonna do it all. I'm just gonna get enough paint down that I can get that edge. Because I can paint once I hit the top. But let's get the inside seam, because we're going to put that everywhere but the top, I think. Because the top's just going to come on. We'll do the top too. Guys, I told you this is the part I wing. I get like a vision and then I change it 50 times. Or I think something's going to work, and then when you put it together, it just doesn't work out so well. So I will go over this again, but I'm going to have to get that paint along that edge, or I'm never going to get it once I put that wrap down. So I guess you are going to have to sit here and watch me paint. I'm sorry. Anybody got any plans this weekend? It's supposed to start freezing here. See, and then I feel like I have to concentrate. You doing any turkey craft this month? Listen, I did No, I don't have any turkey crafts. I don't do a lot of fall crafting. I do a ton of Christmas crafting. I have always done a ton of Christmas. I'm not a huge fall decorator. I know people love it. I've come up with a few ideas. I did do some fall decorations. I jump into Christmas pretty quick. I love Christmas. So, I don't know, that's kind of my thing. And, guys, I hate these super tight corners. I'm painting too as I watch you. Family taking me to lunch on Sunday for my birthday, which is oh, happy birthday! Wanda, that's awesome. Happy birthday. I hope you have an awesome lunch. Guys, I gotta figure out my son's birthday too. He's my Christmas baby. Well, it's supposed to be my Christmas baby. He's December 22nd. Let me tell you how fun that is, shopping Christmas and birthday. Because then they always feel like they got gypped, but I noticed vintage a big craft now. I just love, you know what? I love vintagey looking stuff. I'm a huge Marilyn Monroe fan, huge fan of that era. I love anything pinup girls, the old, guys, I have to show you, one of my customers, so I'm a waitress, one of my customers at work, have any of you ever seen the old school purses? Old purses. They're like metal. And they had like the lipstick in them and the brushes in them. I had a couple bring me that. You know what? My granddaughter was born on Christmas Day. Oh, how sweet. And I'm going to have to show it to you one day. I've been wanting one forever, but you go to an antique store and they're mega bucks. And I wanted one of the old school silver ones, like super old ones that's like flashy. This one's gold, but guys, it still has the original lipstick in it. Not that the lipstick's any usable. I almost passed out when they brought me that. They didn't even know that that's what I've been wanting forever. They just knew I loved that era and I love that kind of stuff. I was in tears. I'm like, really? Because they just moved and they're like, we keep coming across all this old stuff. Do you want it? We had it appraised. My son was due January 8th. My son was due Christmas. He was supposed to be a huge baby. I was huge. He wasn't huge. He was 6'9". They were afraid he was going to be big because I have a brother who was born at 10.5 pounds. And it was an awesome gift. I'll have to show it to you, ladies. Actually, I know exactly where it's at. So if you guys are still sticking around here at the end, maybe I'll go grab it for you. I'll just have to jump off camera for a minute. It was amazing. So anyway, they wanted to induce me on the 22nd. So I went in on the 22nd. Guess what? I didn't need to be induced because 2 hours after I walked into the hospital, I had them. I did not know I was in labor. Quickest delivery ever. I had no idea what was going on. Britt, if you would have been at work, you would have died. It's beautiful. If you guys want to see it, I'll show you at the end of this. Just remind me, go get the purse. Say, stop talking, go get the purse. It is gorgeous. All right, guys, almost done with this. And then I'll do another napkin drawing. All you're really doing is following the lines. So you're staying in between those two red stripes from the other side. And it just creates a pattern all the way around. Okay. Remind me, girls, because I'm going to forget. What? I missed one down here. Whoever just told me to do that. Thank you, because I would have been very frustrated with myself. Yes, it is. All right, guys, I got the inside all done. Let me throw a blow dryer on here while I'm picking another name. You guys got your comments in for the napkins? I'll give you a second. Say me, say anything. Thank you, Paulette. Hi, Linda. How are you? Y'all ready? 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 Cross your fingers. All right. I won't look. I won't look. I won't look. You found me. Thank you. Stop. Marie Reynolds. Napkin girl. Marie Reynolds. Stopped on you. If you're still on here, send me your address. How many did I say I would do today? That's number 2. Oh, we'll just keep doing it. Like I said, if there were napkins you saw or you didn't get to see them, hit that replay. Let me know which ones you want. I'll let you girls pick them out tonight. You get 5 of them. So send me a message. Let me know which ones you want. I'm kind of liking giving those away. I may just do that a few more times. Who is that? Marie Reynolds? Are you still here, girl? All right, we got to cut one more row of pearls out of here. I wonder why it takes me so long to clean this drawer out. It's because I just cut everything into it. And I have, like, you know, all my tools down here that I have to remove, vacuum out the drawer. I said I was going to do, let's use this. Oh, I just realized you can see how messy my drawer is on the live. How sad is that? Don't judge, guys. Don't judge. I'm going to need to get me some more of this, too. I'm using B7000. Actually, I'm probably not going to be using B7000 because I'm almost out. I'm going to use E6000. It's a big enough space, right? Never said I was a neat crafter. However, I do clean up very nicely at the end. We all have those drawers. I have too many of those drawers. We won't even discuss how many of those drawers I have in my kitchen. Or throughout my house, for that matter, or the closets. Like I said, don't judge. Plenty of those drawers and closets. Push this around, spread out that glue a little bit. I actually like this better than I would have. I'm glad I didn't go bling wrap, guys, because that looks so cute on there. It doesn't have to be super sparkly. It's just perfect little tiny pearl, and it's just a hint of gold. We're going to come straight up to the top of the board. Thank you. So I'm going to cut right there because remember we lose a row, so bear with me. This is a new, I've never seen this kind of material, so I have no idea. I think it's just supposed to be for gifts, like a... It is. I love it, but I love it on quite a few projects, but there's some that it just, sometimes it's just, no. I love to frame everything out, and on some things the bling wrap is beautiful, but I just felt like, I knew I didn't want to do gold bling wrap on this because I didn't want to bring that super gold kind of, I like the more toned down look with the vintage Santas. Now some of them I'll do it, but I wanted to kind of go older school on this one, if that's even a thing. It does blend in. I was actually, it was a last minute thought. I'm like, I should pull that out because I'm wondering if it would work. Now we'll put a tiny bit of diamond dust around just to brighten a little bit of this picture up and give it a little oomph, so to say. All right, guys, I'm trying to angle this so I can see it. I feel like the more I do this, the blinder I get, no joke. Not quite sure what's going on. But I did try, while I was at the store, to check out readers. I've never had them before. None of them help. I can't see nothing when they're on. Even the lowest prescription, I can't see nothing when they're on. So maybe my eyes aren't horrible. I don't know. All right, we're gonna go straight up. I have painted and I love painting and decoupaging on silver teapots. I haven't done, I have a bunch of them. I'm not gonna lie to you, like from the silver trays. I am scared to death to do one because I'm like, I'm gonna mess up the teapot. I definitely didn't put enough glue in there. I like this because it's got a fine point. And I can target it more, but you see how it's lifting off of here. I didn't come out far enough. But I don't want to get it all over. I do too. Brittany, how's that baby? Please tell me he's doing much, much better. Brittany's poor little one was so sick. Guys, I'm just gonna have to hold this down for a minute. I'm sorry. Good night, Paulette. Thank you for stopping in. Good night, Becky. Hello, hello. Oh, heard. Okay. Good night, Becky. Guys, I am off tomorrow. I'm so excited. And you would think when I'm off I could sleep in, but funny how that doesn't work. Hi, Bonnie. I'm still up at 4. Sometimes my body will let me sleep, but not very often. It's when I crashed. I'll wake up at 8 o'clock and be like, oh my God, my day's over. What happened? I get up super early for work. I know I just cut one. There it is. Sorry, this is a little more tedious than I thought it would be. All right, girls, I'll pick out another name for napkins. If you don't want them, let me know and I'll pick out the person above that was above you. Because I know there's a couple girls on here that aren't into the napkin scene. Or don't get into crafting. I'm patient, not always. Not always. I know you would, Paulette. Didn't you? Was it you that said it was your birthday? Who told me it was their birthday? Who just told me it was their birthday? Somebody told me they were going out for their birthday. Yours is Monday. Wanda. All right. All right, guys, last piece. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? Welcome. We're finishing this wrap around this Santa. When? Mine is the 16th of this month. Y'all ready? Get your comments in. I'm gonna spin through you again. February. Other than dinner, Wanda, you got any plans? Mine is the 14th. Oh! I have my best friend Cheryl's birthday is coming up. Guys, I would forget my head if it wasn't attached. You ready? Becky, you get napkins, darling. You guys, I'm not going to remember who won. Y'all have to message me. Hello, Sandy. How are you? Becky. You get 5. You get 5. If there's ones you loved, let me know. You can pick them tonight. I'll let you all pick napkins tonight. Anybody I pick. Don't forget, we're also doing the blessing bag. So towards the end, I'm going to do the same thing. You guys get your comments in, because if you're into beautiful jewelry, I'm going to send you a blessing bag with a piece of gorgeous jewelry that's just got like an inspirational saying on it, just as a thank you. So that's what we're going to do every Thursday. Did Becky see? Or is she gone? Well, girl, if you catch on a replay, I'll give you guys till tomorrow. All right, guys. I'll keep pushing this down. I have this problem because I use E6000 on everything. I'll use hot glue randomly. If I'm keeping it, I'll use hot glue. If I'm making it to sell, I use E6000 or B7000 because I want it to stick and never come off. So it may look like it's not all the way down. Trust me, I will sit here and press it and then put weights on it overnight and it'll be perfectly adhered. Nikki, will Team BFF shipped out? Yes, darling, they will ship anywhere. Thank you, Sandy. She ships everywhere. So if you go to her page, like her page, or follow her on her page, she's pinned down below. Anything you see on her website, if you see anything on her page that you want, I do too, Paulette. I craft with a lot of paparazzi. If there's anything, if you're a first time buyer with her, I believe she does free shipping. Other than that, it's a $4 flat rate. Don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure that's what I remember her saying. So guys, go there, show her love, because she's the one that I'm getting the blessing bags from. So that's what we're going to be doing every Thursday. And you know what? I may randomly do them. So Saturday, I'm not quite sure what we're crafting. We're going to try, I think what we're going to do is try to keep it simple. So we'll do something with the napkins. And what I'll do is we'll do the gift for the hitting 1,000. And then we'll do another blessing bag. And I'll do some more napkins. Maybe I'll find some more napkins tomorrow. So we'll do 2 napkin giveaways Saturday at the blessing bag. And the gift for the reaching 1,000. I did follow her. Thank you so much. You're welcome. So that's just the trim. So it's not like hi, Roberta. I will follow her and bless her page. Oh, thank you. So it's just enough. So it doesn't have a lot of sparkle to it. I just love it. So yeah, so Saturday we'll do a few giveaways. Like I said, today and Saturday are about you guys for helping me reach my goal. I appreciate it more than I think you'll ever know. Like I said, I think I cried when I hit 1,000. And that may not be a lot to some people, but it was huge to me. Because this means a lot to me. This is my piece. So now I think what we're going to decide to stay with is we're going to do this one. So I'm going to cut one out. Maybe I'm going to cut one out. Y'all know I have the hardest time with these. So I want some of these leaves. No, not down there. Guys, I'll lose them in this pile down here. Oh, you guys can't see my pile, can you? Please tell me no. I want a few of these leaves because these are very whitewashy look. Thank you very much. It is. Yes, pretty. Thank you. I love, love, love the Santa. Thank you, guys. This is so soft, too. I'm going to see if the heat gun will kind of fluff it out a little bit. I learned this trick, but I think there's so much flock on here. It's just pretty. And then I have all of this that I think I want to stick in there. So what I was honestly thinking, so I got a lot of these at Hobby Lobby. This red flower I got at Michael's, I spotted the whole group of them and I fell in love with it. I looked at my husband with those eyes and said, please, please. I got them, so you know it worked, right? At least it works on somebody. So what I really was thinking, because I want to cover this. What do you guys think, right? What if we just do this? Let's see. Here, let me turn it around for you. What if we just did flock everywhere, guys? Yes, no, what are we thinking? I feel like it needs a different greenery in here too. When you want your little scissors and can't find them. I like that. You like it like that? Yeah, because I want to cover, so I want to cover that white. That's why we left the space there and moved the Santa down. So we can fill this in a bit. And I actually want to bring some of this gold up. So I have a couple little gold pieces that we're going to use. They're not bright gold. It still goes with the natural. Nikki, when is your birthday? Sorry if you answered already. My birthday is April 6th. I am an Aries. If you're into that kind of thing. I am proud to be an Aries. And that's got just a little bit of sparkle on it. What do you think, guys? I can't hold it up too far. Yes, no, maybe so. And then I have I know I have scissors right next to me. I don't know why I do that. My husband yells at me all the time. So we're not going to use a whole pick, but I thought about if we just cut out just a couple of these just to add a little bit of gold. It's still got that natural woodsy base to it. Oh Lord, my husband's a Scorpion. Yeah. My cousin's a Scorpion too. My best friend is a Scorpion. Hi Brenda, how are you? So let's do that. So I'm thinking I like that. We're just gonna play with it. I'm just gonna start gluing that down. So I might get another one of these leaves. So what I want to do is we're going to glue that right there. Who was your greatest inspiration that you watched, you followed to get you interested in going live? Oh boy. So you know who I started watching, God, forever ago, when quite a while back, before she got really, really big, was Royal Funky Jump, Kathy. And I loved her stuff. I felt like I loved her style. I loved the way she did things. I thought, wow, I I can make that. I can do that. Like, I loved her frames because I love the same style frames. She's amazing. I know I definitely can't touch her. Oh, guys, I had my glue gun on too long, so don't you hate that? So I'm about to glue my desk here. It's all right. No one tell my husband I did that. As far as going live, I never thought I would go live. Never, ever in a million years. So Monica, who is from Team BFF, she's the one that's pinned down below, is my friend that sells the paparazzi that, you know, that I'm getting the blessing bags from. So she does lives. And I was like, girl, no way. I could never do that. She's like, you got to sell your stuff. Your stuff is beautiful. You know, she does what's called a pop-up shop, and she runs it. And hi, Carol, how are you? So she runs this pop-up shop, and her husband, Steve, were like, you have to sell your stuff. You have to sell your stuff. You would do so good with our pop-up. And I'm like, there's no way. Guys, my kids don't have pictures of me from when they were growing up. That's how bad I am. So I'm like, there's no way. I can't stand, you know, public. Everybody thought I was crazy because I'm a waitress. I have done in-home daycare. I worked in dog rescue for years and years and years. I ran my own rescue. I groomed dogs. Like, I could work in the public. This, I never in a million years, and you can ask any of my kids or anybody that knows me, would never in a million years would have guessed I did this. So as much as I loved her stuff, I was like, there is no way I would ever be able to do that. Gotta give her a lot of credit because she's got some guts. Monica was like, you know what? I can do a live. You can do a live. I'm like, nope, nope, nope. And I would watch other people do it. And then I heard her say once, if you're scared to do it, just do it. Just do it. It's like, oh God. Okay. And I just started watching a bunch of other people, and I'm like, what's the worst that's going to happen? Y'all are going to hate me and turn me off, and there goes that. That wouldn't be the first thing I failed at, right? So, not that I'm winning, but I do good selling my stuff, and people loved it. And I think that just kind of gave me the guts to go forward with actually doing it on a live. I did ask a lot of my customers, and I do have quite a few of my customers on my page, which did help me hit to, you know, get to 1,000. But not as far as, you know, would they do, you know, follow lives. So, I don't know. I just did it. And here I am. Oh, thank you. Do you know how scared I was to do the Ding Dong Friday? I was legit terrified. Did y'all, if you were on there and saw me, you saw me drop that pumpkin, right? Do you know that I wanted to run and hide? I was terrified. Guys, I'm still terrified. I was like, oh no, it's Justin. It's Justin. Nope, nope. And the funny thing is I messaged him before I was going to do it. And I'm like, would you care? Oh, thank you, Wanda. So I asked Justin, I'm like, would you care if I came on a Ding Dong Friday? Like, I didn't, you know, I watch them. I love them. But I'm like, I don't want to be that, I don't know. Like, hey, share me out. Please help me. I didn't know if that was the right thing to do. But he's like, come on in. I said, okay. And I sat here, and I was terrified to push that button. Finally, I was like, I'm pushing it. And I pushed it, and I went, oh God, what did I do? Hi, B, how are you? I see you. You're in our drawing for Saturday. Trust me. I got you. Thank you, girl. The pumpkin fell off of my desk that's back there, and you could hear the crashing, and I said, no one saw that, right? And he said, nope. I said, thank God. And he's quick on his feet. He's such a doll baby. God, he's a doll. I love him. So yeah, I mean, I love Kathy's stuff. Like I said, I feel like I love a lot of the same style she does, but I don't know, everybody has their own thing. And I don't know. I can't say it was just one person. It was more or less like I loved doing the shows. I still do them. I have one coming up. Nope, happy accident. Yeah, you're in our drawing for Saturday. Trust me, you did a great job when you came on to the Crafty Brother. I have never been in an event. Guys, when Deb... I planned on doing my live all by myself the other day. And Deb, I got a message from Deb, and I actually double-checked to see if I was hacked. I'm like, oh, God, did my account just get hacked? Because somebody had tried to hack it before, so I was freaking out. And I'm like, oh, so you want me to get on a live with you? I'm like, I looked at my husband, I'm like, I don't know if I can do it. He's like, quiet, you got it, do it. I did it. I'm still here. He is so funny. Who's going to try? Junebug, I saw that you were going to try. Go for it. He's so sweet. How do you not love him? He's so fun. I mean, he just makes you laugh. I wish I had that personality. But you know what? I have found that just about everybody I've come across is so sweet. I haven't met anybody that, you know, I haven't been like, oh. I think everybody has been just very sweet, very helpful. Oh, thank you. And the rest is history. All right, guys, we're going to do another drawing. Ready? Get your comments in. I'll give you a second. So if you just popped in, put in some comments. Put in some hearts. I'm going to do another napkin drawing for you. We're going to do this one and one more. And then I will do the... Oh, you guys are such a great community to follow. I love you all. Thank you. He is a good-natured person, yes. He's very, 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 very sweet. I love him. What time is it, guys? What time did we get on here? Oh, Lord, we got on here at 6. I'm sorry. You guys are so sweet. Thank you for sticking around for almost 2 hours. This is the longest live I've done, just so you know, and all I was doing was a picture. All right, you guys ready? We're almost done now. Ready? Down. Oh, no, I lost you. Down. I'm going to have to do it on my phone because I lost you on this one. Down, up, down, stop. Junebug. You just won 5 napkins. If you don't want them, I'll do it again. If you want them, let me know which ones you want. Go watch the replay. I'm letting anybody pick what napkins they want tonight. So pick them. Hi, Jenny. I just saw you pop on. So pick the 5 you want. Shoot me or send me a message with your address. I gotta hold that on there for a minute, guys. I'll watch Ding Dong Friday. What am I doing Friday? Oh, guys, Saturday. So those of you that know, I have a 7-year-old granddaughter. So I'm supposed to be babysitting Saturday night. Well, you know, my husband is too. You're welcome, honey. Go watch the replay and let me know which ones you want. I got some cute ones. I'm going to try to find some more tomorrow. My granddaughter will be here. She's always asked, Grandma, can I do a live or she had asked her mom if she could come on live with me. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't know how, you know, some people feel about that. So, I'm supposed to be watching her Saturday, so we'll see if she pops on for a minute. Thank you, I do too. So guys, y'all know I'm gonna play and probably fill this out a little bit more. I'll probably bring this up more. Oh, look, I got flock going everywhere. But we're gonna diamond dust really quick. Y'all know I said don't tell my husband I glued the table? Yeah, there's that big old puddle over there. Y'all, you know what I didn't do? I didn't wax it. So we're gonna change that color real quick because we're gonna wax it. And yes, I can finish the checks over the wax. It's okay. But just to give you guys an idea of how different it's gonna look, because I don't like that bright color. Thank you. So I just used the Bare Dark wax. Like I said, I probably should have did that before. I'll play with the wax inside. Yes, I wax over my colors too because I like to mute them down, especially on something like this because I don't want it to be, you know, he's an old school Santa. So we want to stay with that theme. Hello, Carolina girl. Thank you. Yes, that's exactly what I was looking for. Much better. I knew there was something I was missing. So guys, like I said, I'll finish these checks when we get off. And you guys know that I always post everything after I finish it. I always do a reel. I always share pictures. But you see what a difference? It takes away that full brightness of it and just deepens it up a little bit. It gives it more that antique-y look is what I say, antique and vintagey, as opposed to this bright white. So we toned it down. I may do another coat. I don't want it to be that bright. I want it to kind of all mesh in together. Thank you. But I do want to, I do kind of want to do a little bit of his coat diamond dust. What do you think? Do I leave them this way or do I highlight some of them? You know, I'm going to wax a little bit more. I feel like I need to bring them out a little bit. Sometimes you need diamond dust, sometimes you don't. Just like on the whites of maybe his boot and his hat and around the, what do you think? Just the cuffs and the hat, just to bring a little sparkle to it. I'm thinking I'm gonna go for it. Yes, diamond dust. Yes. All right, I got you, girls. Kind of what I was. Oh no, we don't want it there. Guys, I'm sure I'm gonna have people come at me. I literally pour it. I'm sorry. That's why I love these little bottles. I don't always pour it, I guess, but all right, guys. I'm going to give you a minute to put some comments in. I'm going to do another napkin drawing. Yes, I'm doing another one. And then I'm going to do the blessing bag drawing. So for those of you that just popped on, the blessing bag is going to be a piece of jewelry from Paparazzi that's just got a uplifting saying. And we're going to do those every Thursday on our live, along with napkins, as long as I have them. And we're going to keep doing this until December and then reevaluate, do we, you know, as long as she's still got blessing bags. Because sometimes things change. But I'll always do something for you girls and guys. And if you are a gentleman and you win, there is also a men's line. So unless you want to give it as a gift, and guys, even if you don't like, you know, whether it's the bracelet or the necklace or whatever you get, don't forget those are great Christmas gifts, so you can hand them out, you know, I mean, give them to anybody. So get your comments in, and I'm going to do another napkin drawing here in a second. You're allowed to be late. It's okay. You're not late. You're here, right? Brush that away from his hat. So I'll do the blessing bag. And like I said, Saturday. So those of you that did pop on late, it's okay. So Saturday, I said today and Saturday was about everybody that has helped me get to 1,000, that has sprinkled me out, gotten the page where it is today, and just shown all the love, and I wanted to give back. So today and Saturday is about you guys. So Saturday, I will be doing the drawing for the big prize for hitting 1,000, which is what I had promised. And then we'll also do napkins, and I'll also do a blessing bag Saturday. So yes, that's how excited I am, and that's how much it meant to me to hit 1,000. And I keep saying it. I know it's not big to some people, but it is to me, and it meant a lot. So you helped me get out there. So hi, Becky. All right, guys. Wait, let me just make sure I have all my comments on here before I start scrolling so that I'm fair. What time on Saturday? Usually I'm on Saturdays at 6:30. 6:30. So my lives are always at 6 or 6:30. Thank you, McDuke. I work during the day, so I have gotten some messages from you guys, private messages, and I appreciate that. I'm gonna drop this diamond dust here. I will get back to you, and I try to, you know, respond to everybody. What do you think? Can you see the diamond dust? It's a little cloudy still, but his hat, his boots, his cuffs. Should I do down the center of his jacket and the bottom of his jacket? Yes. Thank you, Carol. Or do we leave it like that? Just a touch of bling. What do you think? Eastern Standard Time. Yes, it took me a minute to get that. Yes. I'm in Ohio, so I'm in the Cleveland area. Northeast Ohio. Yes, on the jacket. All right, we can do that super quick. So I'm usually always on at 6 or 6:30. I'll always announce it. I did sign up for the Telegram. So you guys can go on to that. And I'll message in there every day too. But I always post it either the night before, the night of, whichever, or the day of. Like I said, I'm up at 4 in the morning to go to work. So I work during the day, and I'm usually not home till 2 or shortly after, depending on what errands I have to run and so forth. And by the time I get home and let the dog out, blah, 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 blah. You know, life, general life. So yeah, usually 6, 6:30. And I'll always announce the day of, the specific time. But Saturday, I'll be home. We're going to do 6:30 because my granddaughter gets here, and then that way it gives me a little extra time to set up. And then all next week, I may do some shorter lives next week, only because I have my daughter's, where did you get the frame from? Goodwill. But I think, if I look at it correctly, I'm pretty sure that it came from Target, just by the tag that's on the back of it. And it was like a fall board, but I told everybody I go to Goodwill, or I go, if I don't find them at Goodwill and I'm really in desperate need of one, I'll get them Target, Hobby Lobby. We know that didn't stick. Target, Hobby Lobby, etc. I usually go when they have like the fall stuff on clearance, or the, you know, the season before. Hobby Lobby always puts their stuff out on clearance. I am old enough to be a grandma. So I have a 7-year-old granddaughter. I have another baby on the way, and her baby shower is next week. So, is on the 20th, I'm sorry. So I'm actually taking some time off next week because I got so much stuff to do for that baby shower that it's not even possible with me at work. So I may be doing a few short lives next week, but I'll be doing them. Can't stop them. Hold that in there for a minute. Now, like I said, I'll finish out these checks and then I'll wax the rest of it, and I will... Oh, you're so sweet. We'll go with that. Yes, I'm 30. We'll go with 30. I like 30. 30 is a good number. 27 was my favorite, but 30 is a good number. All right, we just did his suit. Or not his suit, but all the white on his suit. Can you see it? All right, guys, I'm going to scroll. Ready? My comments are working, so stop. Sandy Cochran. Girl, you get 5 napkins. If you didn't see the napkins I showed earlier, thank you. If you didn't see the napkins I showed earlier, go on my replay. Let me know which ones you want. I will let you pick them tonight. I will not always, you know, have them picked, because that can, I'm sure is going to get complicated. But for tonight, I'll let you pick them. And I'll go and try to find some more tomorrow, y'all. So I got to do some running around. All right, so what do you guys think? Do you like... I'll finish and I'll post it, because I want to put a little bit of... I got to put a drag in these checks, too, after I wax it. Or I may just leave it. It's got a little bit of sparkle, not too much. And I love this, whatever this pearl bling is. I don't know if you girls, some of you jumped on here late and didn't see it. I found this at Home Goods. Huge roll of it. It's just very muted pearls with a very, very muted gold. I think it's supposed to be a ribbon for presents, but it's actual like pearls. It's beautiful. It was $5.99, and there's so much of it on this roll. So I loved it. It went perfect with this. Okay, and like I said, I'll probably play around with this a little bit more, because it does have a hook on the back, so I can probably put something more right up the top here. I'm going to do... Anybody keeping track? How many napkins did I give away? Oh, what the heck, we'll do it again, right? Paulette Hagen. Message me. Give me your address, guys. Thank you, B. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Becky. You guys ready for the... I'm going to do the blessing bag. You ready? And like I said, I don't know what's in it, so I'm just going to random pick a blessing bag, because I'm not going to randomly select. So it's going to come to you in a little pink mesh bag. It's, you know, in an envelope. It's a complete surprise to me what's going to be in it. I'm just going to randomly pick out of the box that she gives me, and that's what I'm going to send to you. So you'll have to show me a picture, send it over to me, whichever. I'm going to pull you up a little bit here, guys. And then you guys let me know how... Oh, Lord. This is complicated. Let me know which ones you like. You ready? Boy, you can see I really worked today. A hot mess. We're going to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Wanda Snedeker. Wanda, blessing bag winner. Shoot me your address. We'll send it out to you. Like I said, I have a ton of running to do tomorrow. I will, if I don't make it to the post office tomorrow for everything, then I will be Tuesday for sure. Is my next day off. So Tuesday for sure. And we'll do Saturday. Come on back in. I think I'm just going to do something simple. Like I said, my granddaughter's going to be here. So she may be sitting behind me doing crafts because, girl, for a 7-year-old girl, that girl can draw. I can't draw to save my life. I don't know how to draw. I don't know how she does it, but she does. Just send me your address. I'm sorry. I'm so scared to pronounce people's names wrong. And everything will go out for sure Tuesday. So Saturday, I have like wooden cutout trees, different shapes, different sizes. I'm going to use some of these napkins on those, I think. I've been asking my husband forever to cut me some, and he finally did. So that's what I'll do, and then I'll do some more napkin giveaways, and maybe we'll have Lily. Her name is Lily, my granddaughter. Maybe we'll have Lily scroll the screen for some napkins. I'm sure she'll have a blast, and God help me, I'll probably have to go buy 1,000 more napkins for her. But thank you all for stopping. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for supporting and spreading the love. I appreciate it. Like I said, all those who won, private message me. I'll send those out for sure by Tuesday. You all have a wonderful evening. I hope you enjoyed yourselves, and I will hopefully see you all Saturday. Bye-bye.